Here we go, my friends. The new M80 versus Burguer Boyz.
This one way.
Sato on your Victor on Tejo. That's interesting.
There are a couple of toes. Right clicks worked out for first blood. Offense still stalled out, deciding if they want to try to do a secondary approach towards B or just full flow.
Earlier today, we got rankers. Actually, AV. Face thrusting plug. Go check it out. It's on the channel already.
Paranoia to push back the defense just a touch. But Retro right up close and personal. Able to trade out at least one elimination from the front side of this. That's actually Bao who finds one over towards A. But again, there's just not a lot of time here for M80.
Okay, we're going back. Bao's getting a lot of space there. Alvin's playing safe. I like that.
Shadows through C mound, and look how quickly
just looking to punish.
Alvin is already ready for somebody to swing out from stairs as well. So no matter where Bao chooses to infiltrate, he'll have to fight it. And with 15 seconds
Man,
to
Victor
go,
on Tejo. This is the first time ever that I say.
Especially with two creeping up from behind as well. Time window short for M80.
The thing about this, though, for Burguer Boyz, I like it. Just wait for the two.
Okay, who have missiles.
M80, just hang it. Sit and plant it on the site. Couple of low health pulls, though, may allow for an opportunity. See if they can find a way to try to get one of these eliminations, free up one side of the site. Here comes the attempt, though.
Open? Oh,
traded back evenly, though. Now just on to Victor for the 1v3 technicality. 1v2.
He had no chance there, bro. Too many plays to be worried about. Another force here, my friends.
Kills will allow them the luxury to.
We saw that earlier today.
But kid on.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Cracko trying to work his way into the site, trying to see if they can hold, especially the Razor Vine to the way. Trades are good for Burguer Boyz.
Only when it works.
Still finds one before dropping.
I'm not sure, man, why so many things are doing this.
Damage, but cannot hold tall.
I don't like it.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, just a full tree setup going to come through here, but Alvin still catches one. Victor had not fully rotated through the door, so the spike makes its way over. Practo deals with the decoy. Threat now established that M80 know that there's going to be defense over towards.
I like this Phantom, man. Reminds me of Sassy. I used to use that one too.
Just a little bit more space to jump into sight, try to contest this. Now it's just down to can you win the gunfights, and it's tough to ask that question, especially considering the angles that are being held. But an initial trade onto Sato means that the rifle is down. Whoa! Keanos, good response. Trade comes through, 2v2.
Oh my god, this is the round away. Oh, wait. NT, bro. NT was the Marshall, bro.
Back after a bit of a force bind round 2.
Stats, my friend. Stats for you that like it.
Our first look, though, at a gun round here, and this will be our first indication, truly, of what these two teams want to do. Will be the only real major flex point here, especially with an Armageddon.
Say hello to them. Say hello to them. Wish them a good day, a good night, a good life, you know?
Play through Waterfall, and Alvin actually just kind of waits out the channel.
Wanna watch the game with me?
Victor with this round? One response that's in towards the C side. Armageddon comes through. Alvin is stunned, forces him out into the open, but Retro in top corner doesn't go checked whatsoever. And Retro will take 3 and then fall to his teammates. Armageddon still damage done. Burguer Boyz.
This is Nina, my friends.
Bunny close to a showstopper, and just to be a part of the play, just kind of peeks through the dark cover, finds one. Practo, good initial shots, can't follow up for the kill, so numbers start to build for M80. Problem is, you still have to rotate through Retro, which Sato provides not just one, but a second. Brilliant moment here for M80, just kind of running it down through the toxic screen, and Nanners rotating from C is going to be left into a 1v3.
It's a tremendous game sense from Sato to just bare M80's teeth throughout that tough push onto A site. Again, Burguer Boyz ready to fight it out, but M80, they have the right space. And here on A side, it's just simply too powerful. I think they'll have to play a little harder for the retake. The drop control is still heavily in Burguer Boyz' favor more often than not. Love to see them play off of that a little more often here, but yeah, they can hit this pretty quickly. But Practo...
he got the call. He got the call. No.
For free, and now they'll pit it.
Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. Okay, Alvin.
Wow. Excuse me? Someone check him, PC.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. Recently, I have been seeing some crazy shots in Valorant. Like, it's making me question if these pros are not cheating. I'm not gonna lie. That Akami guy from DFM, what he was doing against Pepper Rocks, bro, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. Actually, go check it out to the game, bro. You're never gonna see more mad ever, bro. If you wanna see me mad, bro, check it out that video. Because I lost my mind with that shit, bro.
To go for the safer play and reset here on the C site.
But man, that was so impressive. Dude was playing like a god, man.
One blind and one stun in your tank. They're able to play from a distance here. Come down to the water. Caillou gonna set up close. And Sato far. Early cross.
He's gonna have to hit this opening headshot. Then continue.
Okay, stand for Caillou.
Caillou. And that fault line will stall things out. Pretty
Yeah,
considerable.
time is low already.
There's the shoulder check. Alvin's gonna get the 1v1 that he wants, wins it. Time becoming an issue though. And that's enough for Sato to just pop up under the box and should be able to spam this.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
We're locked in at a 4-4 tie because his defense is gonna feel really stretched.
Yeah, really just pressuring the closest at any.
I love this girl, man.
Still able to find his.
So much.
No one can extend beyond this B site just yet. The baby door was your one go-to, and after B spawn has been thwarted.
Oh my god, it felt like he was a clone there.
That's gonna get stunned out. Bonnie gets the free peek and kill.
30 seconds left.
Well, dark cover will allow Victor to close.
Okay.
Make his way on to.
He will have ult after this one.
And rifles have been collected here for the Burguer Boyz. I don't know what that opening angle was from Bracto to stop the spike from being planted at B. Armageddon gonna get called out. Okeanos gonna feel the pressure. Trying to step over towards drop, not gonna happen. Victor trying to follow up with his own ultimate.
Yeah, no chance for him there, bro. Big round for Burguer Boyz.
Very tossed into the moment, and now you're looking at round 11. Dimensional drift should guarantee you at least a plant, if not a round. But on the flip side, Burguer Boyz are cooking up a couple of key ultimates of their own that could be round winning.
Yeah. For Lotus, definitely still cooking for M80. They'll have the dimensional drift to enter A site freely. Again, their bread and butter thus far on the half, and they'll get a hell of a lot of space out of that. I mean, if you don't win off of this.
But look at Bonnie. In the dark cover, has one tossed for a replacement, and now Bonnie's behind the plate. No one has any idea. Oh my goodness, they don't see Bonnie through the door, and Bonnie's gonna blow open this play. There's two already. Armageddon cuts the backside of the site. And that may you can maybe chalk up to this Valorant timing, but still.
Okay, my soup is ready, my friends. Gonna be eating now. Man, 4 rounds here for M80 is terrible, my friends. Low-key on this map, not good.
He's been waiting for Bao to peak like he has been consistently on this lurk. He does. It'll still be a B push here, and Bonnie.
Oh my god, Bonnie!
Easy showstopper for 2 again. Kindergarten level reading here for Burguer Boyz.
Yeah, I mean, the clock's running out. Like, you haven't seen the hit towards C. All the utility is faded. So you're just going to pop a little bit.
Is it me or M80 is looking worse?
You can get a trap with the show.
But I think that's understandable, mom. New coach.
It's been, like, honestly.
The players have to adapt to his new ideas. They got a new player as well.
The first round against Ambrosia was
things will look worse.
I'll be honest, Burguer Boyz,
but they will make improvements with time, man.
Way more solid at the moment.
And this is also Burguer Boyz map pick.
At the very least, on the attack half.
Leads us to believe this will be some sort of a C hit. And here we go. Dark cover to block off Waterfall. Sato for the first blood. Big 1v1 here that Caillou's able to win versus Nanners. That stops the potential pinch, and now all the focus can just be on what.
I made it. We the piece or GG.
Victor opens things up, finding the spike carrier. Alvin trying to work with Retro on this backside ramp play, and they're doing a nice job teamworking this out, but the Paranoia connects on the bolt. And Okeanos will have no problem.
Okay, we got a game.
Up. Pistol win for M80.
We'll just climb back onto C site, which will be executed.
Caillou has a bucket.
Salvo in the back corner, responding.
Oh, he knows.
And yeah, really well
good
done.
Shit, man. Good shit, Bao.
Tucked into a corner.
Only Nanners left. 30 seconds on the clock.
And less Nanners to do about it. Over towards B at the moment. Victor, salvo over towards C. Help nearby as Caillou is on the cross here with Victor.
That's huge, Victor. That's huge. Big round, my friends. Big round. This is gonna break Burguer Boyz' economy.
You have to commit here.
What a time to show up, bro. What a time.
And that the commitment might just be.
But Armageddon as well.
No way you crack into the site.
Yeah, stun to counteract that arc rose. TP onto the B side here. Alvin's gone undetected. Nanners to open up.
Bro, that was insane.
Burguer Boyz take this back.
That was insane TP, bro.
With that paranoia on site.
That was a big play, bro.
Brings through for M80, but the spike is gonna go down.
Okeanos able to find one off the post plant setup though, but Bracto shuts down Sato. 2v2.
One of the ballsest TPs I ever seen.
How do you just teleport into sight and find 2 kills with your Alvin? May not make a difference. It shuts down to Nanners. 1v2 situation.
Bro, but that was nice, bro. That was so nice.
Victor's been planted here on the boxes. Arcrose is prepared for exactly him, but the Armageddon in response. Showstopper available from Bonnie to try to find the kill, and he does on a Caillou.
Good with the showstoppers, man.
That clears the corner out beautifully. And now M80. This is difficult.
Another drifty coming?
Up how you retake. Well, to be fair, they're getting a little bit of a lease on life because the spike is taking its time. Armageddon will be sent on in. Doesn't really do too much. Victor for one, traded though. Bow now. In position through stairs, has help nearby. Snakebite right on top of Retro. A little bit of damage, but the Steel Garden gets called. Sato will be affected by this, and all he has is a classic. He's able to avoid the fault line though for now. Retro and the rest of the Burguer Boyz hanging out over towards this tree angle. Primaries are back. Follow up with the poison cloud being sent onto the corner, but I don't think it lands where it's intended. Here's the flashback out. Arc Rose the counter. Sato for the opener. Sato for two. And now it's just down to pushing out Retro. And they're waiting for him to check. There's a little bit of a high-low. Just a little crouch spam setup. Retro still just waiting this one out. Does he get timing on this? No. Sato will catch all three, and M80 save another round. To their guns here. Essentially run the same sort of a break off onto C Mountain. This time a different setup. Discipline here from Sato finds one. Okay, back away. Safely back in towards sight is Bow, and will actually try to go further just to make sure they can keep it alive. The defense will fully rotate over. Commitment is here, kind of. With Rolling Thunder, it makes it a little bit more convincing trying to get this spike onto sight, but the Dimensional Drift is reading all of this, and you know there's going to be some sort of a waterfall fight. Practo and Bonnie teaming up to at least allow some sort of contest, but now it's just down to working right back into the site here for Sato.
Man, Bonnie's on fire.
Overwhelmed to the backside of the site, and now the salvo has Sato just completely caught right in the middle, and he's just going to have to world star this 1v2.
Planted.
Ani dancing on the site all the while that util dunk came through. Sato able to deal with his friend. It's just this Raze left in the duelist duel. Decoy shot out. Position confirmed here by Bonnie. He's watching.
My boy, Sato.
Grabs 4 for the round.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Big round.
So check this to see if you can bait out Sato. Aftershock will get the job done. Forces the gate crash deep and far away. So now the defense is vulnerable on the site.
They're stuck here on top of the vines. They'll get procced again, and he's still stuck. That'll be him down, and Retro's gonna open it up all the way through Waterfall for the rest of this. Bow turned on as well. 3 now for Retro.
They want too much from you, Sato.
I believe Sato just saw Retro.
They want too much from you, bro.
The spike gets off for the plant.
And able to find that bruise and pin it down even harder.
Yeah.
Showstopper for Bonnie once again.
Armageddon going to be spent over.
Big ults, my friends. Big ults.
And Sato just walks up with an operator to find first blood on an Anders. So the lurk play is done. And Burguer Boyz, you may have to just commit to this and hope you can win out these battles. You got a showstopper to potentially clear this out, but Bonnie instead is going to try to play for the cutoff at stairs, or are they? Now it's the showstopper.
That boy's on fire, bro.
Trying to give some respect to it as the defensive Armageddon comes through, and in that moment, Sato connects once again. It's an empty showstopper, and numbers now for M80 looking to build their retake together.
Terrific counters
so loud
thus far, and it's going to continue with this.
Why is so loud suddenly?
M80 have all the tools they need to retake this.
What the fuck happened?
Foul will be the first one to drop. Sato still in the dimensional drift, has not popped out yet. Kayuzu able to find 2 from top of ropes. Fractal last one.
My boy is carrying today. Like being planted.
Victor is just walking.
5v5 retake.
There's gonna be any kind
Rolling
of
Thunder for
Retro.
Retro.
Not gonna happen. The Rolling Thunder is ready for Retro. From the shadows, not gonna be committed to, just a little bit of a feel out for the offense, seeing if the defense is at the front doors. They haven't gotten a full read yet. Sato again finds the opener. Surely this is where the Rolling Thunder comes through, but it may be a little bit too late once again, as Burguer Boyz are now stuck over towards.
Oh my goodness, only Nanners left.
Just down
go out.
First shot's good. Steel Garden is in play.
Just a fuse, trust me.
Sato waiting to see if there's going to be an opportunity to use this. Okeanos is going to stick. Sato with the
GG, yo, Sato. That's my boy, bro. That's my boy.
It may not have been clean. It may not have been pretty.
And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. This was Trusting Plug Map Pick, by the way.
Glow up to bookend that victory for M80. Just a tremendous duelist display the whole way throughout. But then picking up that operator and starting to get somehow even more active than he already was. He still get that.
Here we go.
Potential while still applying a lot of critical utility more consistently.
Yesterday I took some time off to drink. I on a terrible hangover today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Don't drink it. But if you do,
tried this
actually, if you're a kid, you don't drink it. But the adults, if you do, drink responsibly.
You know, kind of revive it in more productive ways. And so far, the pistol's looking pretty darn good. Just a quick hit over.
And I was answering some comments, man. There was a lot of comments. Thank you to everyone.
For the Burguer Boyz, a couple of shots into.
I will try to answer everyone.
Nothing else. So 3v5 on the retake, and there's still utility to spend here if you're M80 on these stacks.
Yo, my boy Sato is on fire, bro.
And Sato on this Yoru, which I think he also feels a lot more comfortable with on nowadays.
And his friend Luke Shaw, man, is trying to carry loud.
To the direction of Alvin, who has to give up the site for now. Bonnie up top, trying to watch the cross in through B main. Can't make any connections happen yet. No Kianos and Sato. Wow.
Oh, that's big. That's big. But wait, 3v2.
Before dropping, but it's not going to have to stop this plant, and Retro's going to have to navigate a 1v3.
It's 3v1 already.
Loving this Yoru and Omen duo that's been taking over a good deal of compositions on maps lately. The double TP in to get across.
And it's crazy how alcohol destroys you, man. In the past, man, when I was younger, I could drink. I could drink in the next day, bro. I would be feeling amazing. You know what I mean? Now I drink in the next day. I'm dead, bro. Oh my god, what are they doing?
Handing a sudden 1v1 here to Retro on the
Sato, he's saving the M80 today, bro.
Yeah, there's
carry mode. 5v5 retake, my friends.
Have in mind.
Sato 1 away from his ult.
Scouts out a little bit. Actually, Bao gets affected by that. Still gets into a corner.
Bro, he's having a great day. He's having a great day.
Perfect.
One of the best games from Sato so far, man.
You want to synopsize that battle?
My boy is on fire.
Nabila's doing an okay job of stalling out for a decent amount of
I just got an idea here for... Oh my god, Bao.
that aggressive,
bro,
just because it's so
look at the way they're dying.
So one and done.
I feel lost. This is clean from M80, bro. Clean.
Retro's been able to set up. You do have a cosmic divide for this round.
Man, I
M80,
think
they have infested the map at this point after
the potential of this thing is actually insane, bro. Actually insane.
I hate
Because
to kind of keep piling on here, but
chat, man, you can say
like you have a spike.
anything you want. Like I know there's people that love him, people that don't like him.
You're worried about a tower, but
he's a great coach, man. You know, he has a great understanding of the game, of the basics of FPS, of Valorant. Victor is a great addition, very experienced player. You put this with these new talents, this is incredible, man. It should be incredible.
I just feels like Burguer Boyz, they're lost. They feel lost right now.
Yeah, man. I would love to see some Burgers lost here in my home too, bro.
Burguer Boyz doing a good amount of work right now, both through the util that
I eat soapy, but some burgers would be nice.
Still available.
I eating too much. I think about food every time now.
That Practo is now extended back into screens for, though. And so they have to fight individually. Nanners on the cyber cage for the one.
Whoa, what?
Into the corner.
That's my raise.
Misses on the ledge. That could have possibly.
What was that? 8-0? Not 7-1?
Because then Tower would have
maybe even more motivated to come here.
That's bad. That's real bad. It's all falling apart. 13 is coming, no? I hope not, bro. Actually, wait.
8 towers wide open.
If they do 13-0 here,
it gets caught on Bao, who's essentially
that would be insane.
The rotation around this Viper pit back to B main.
If they do, I want a spoiler block.
Feeling the pressure over towards A, but that's not where the hit is coming from. Instead, it's going to be back over towards B site. Nanners trying to do what they can to stay a part of the game, but has to hold the Viper's pit. Sato waited to hit some sort of a pinch over through mid as the spike will get planted. 4v3.
Man, Sato have a great time in there, bro.
Burguer Boyz have very few windows to
Oh my god. The time. I didn't jinx it. I didn't jinx it. You see?
Sato's found the stab.
I
think that's curtains.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Bro, it was the perfect time indeed, man. If you go back there and watch the minimap, you're gonna say it was the perfect timing, bro.
Oh,
incredible stuff. 10-0, brother.
Joined the team. It didn't work out all that.
Burguer Boyz.
Twice.
No footy for you guys.
You don't expect to lose against that team. Now all of a sudden it's looking obviously much better, but there's also level up. They're not being tested either. Like Burguer Boyz have done no adjusting. And
yeah, they should have taken the first map, bro. They know that.
Flabbergasted. It really has just been M80 running.
That first spy was dumb as fuck, if you ask me.
This is a wellness check of a map if I've ever seen one. Yeah. How is this comp doing? Better, great to
What you gotta say, Sato today?
Practo will get the
amazing performance, man.
Burguer Boyz do seize control back of, but the spike is ticking away, and you don't have any other semblance of sight.
Yeah. You have to clear out ramps. You have to worry about that long play over through sewer, but you also need to clear things out over through elbow. Rolling Thunder to delay.
I miss watching Victor play Raze, actually.
This should isolate, but... okay, I say so.
Okay, finally around. No 13-0.
Trades are decent. Leaving it just down now to Bao for the 1v3. Spike going to be defused. Bao cannot challenge it. And there we go.
Man, for Bao, he should go to get a kill, man. You are rich. What are you doing? Stats.
Where it?
I forgot to shot before. Not gonna lie.
M80 gonna go from here.
Yeah. The world is their oyster, Tenrek. The world is their oyster. They can do whatever they want, it feels like.
We mid-fight chat, finally? Skirmish and stairs? What if we kissed at the bottom of mail?
What?
What?
Need a wellness check on my co-caster real quick?
I'm doing great. I'm
Okay.
having the time of my life.
No, Manners
Sato
isn't.
too.
And neither is Bonnie. And that's just, again, you called for it. A little bit fight. It's through smoke. It's on contact plays. And M80 just don't lose gunfights. So
Yeah.
you can kill some noise.
They are looking
cause
sharp,
some
man.
distraction. You're gonna have
Confidence
Burguer
is
Boyz
everything.
Desperately trying to hang on to whatever ground they have, which is not much, to be fair. Just
But
one member of
confidence is
top
a
B
funny thing,
tower.
man. It's hard to get
Sato
and so
is
easy to lose.
just looking for shoulders. And eventually, this is just going to be a burst hit. It looks like over towards the A site through vents. We're just going to hear all of it.
He's gonna be able to get some decent timing on this, assumedly.
After this, I will watch some One Piece, my friends.
Is this the right time to drop down?
The thing that never ends.
Raid.
One enemy remaining.
Planted on site too. Yeah, nothing doing this time.
I only
It'll be
episode
11-1/2.
800 and something. Bro, it's so good, man. It's actually so good.
The only benefit that this composition has?
Alvin?
Hard to say.
Bro, they got destroyed here, man. That's crazy.
He's off. Burguer Boyz.
I wasn't expecting that.
Power in the singular lurk, but more power in the mid.
But this is very impressive by M80, man.
We'll leave it be.
This team has the potential to be a super team, man.
Gained off of that opening fight that you've only lost Alvin for. So you
People still don't talk much about Bao and Kaya, but man, this kid has a lot of talent. I do think B-Dog was a great player. He's a great player. Amazing.
Advantage now, 4v3. Over to B. This will be expected by Okiano.
This team can still be the best in the league, man. And to say that,
Hearing a lot, I'll be honest.
it's a strong statement, man, because we got Envy, who are back, by the way. They are playing amazing Valorant. One of the favorites too. We got Sentinels, Kubert Academy, who's also a great team. And of course, we gotta say, Shopify Black, man.
Flash to try to counter out.
Paint will soon be on VCT, bro. He's on fire.
Isolated, but shot's not good for Victor. Leaving it just down to Caillou at low health.
Okay.
3.
Do you believe in the comeback, my friends? 11-3?
Taking that early fight to gain.
We saw a 10-2 deficit, man, on this very map between GX and Team Heretics. It was 10 for Heretics, and GX came back, bro. In the next game, it was 12-0 they have for Navi versus the same Giant X. And you imagine, you know what happened? Did they come back? No. It was 13-0.
At mid, check it, no one's home.
Yeah.
Now again, you have the information. You could spend the next couple of moments leaning towards B.
There's no way they'll come back, right, bro? 2 times like that? That would be insane. 1 time is a miracle. 2?
Reason not to leave this, especially when Sato can in a moment's notice with that gate.
No way, bro. No way. One thing I know.
To be able to attack it like
After this one, I will go to sleep, bro. Actually, I'll go to bed, watch One Piece and sleep.
Anything else at the moment? Still.
Hopefully I can sleep.
Back out from the main.
Because tomorrow there's games early, and I gotta be feeling good.
Follow the pack up.
There's VCT, M80.
That's all you need for information if you're Bao. Yep, snake bite gets put through. Push it to a pause. 30 seconds.
And I need some water. I need a lot of
Clear
water.
out tower now if you're Burguer Boyz. Flash being held at the ready for Sato. Guiding light. So what? Secondary goes through. So what? Sato, though, overwhelmed. Chance to flood on through. Okiano's holding a bit of a cross. Paranoia cuts across. That's going to land at least onto 1. Follow-up gunshots are there, but no one responds.
Wait.
10 seconds on the clock. Spike should still...
They can win. They can win. Imagine they come back.
Salvo's placed on. We'll have to force the reposition, but it's a small one that still lets it be safe. Victor.
Hey, Victor. That's insane. That's the victory, no. And love. That's food, bro. That's food for you. Legend.
Legend. A lot to offer throughout the entirety of that fight.
Mapping series point here for M80. Good guys
like that is
are thinking about me saying, Mundi, you need to go to sleep. You are looking like shit. They're not saying that.
1 turns it into a second, but trades her out, and Bao, meanwhile through mid, holds off a event. So looked like a pretty dramatic start in favor of Burguer Boyz, but we have a 3v3.
Burguer Boyz will look to re-up this beast.
Burguer Boyz. I love this guy's name. Because it makes me hungry.
Knowing that he's out of mid, but they don't know, potentially, that he's already creeping up here from Sushi.
And they got cooked today, man.
Double swing potential on top of the paranoia. Okeanos can stall this out so dang long.
Yeah.
Out comes the bird.
Yo, how the
No,
they whipped.
Recto though for 3. Okay, I mean it was a
Yo, they're being clutch in that position there against Sloud was epic. Another chance to close it out.
Seem like Burguer Boyz fully were.
Dimensional drift for Sato, Seekers, and showstopper here for Burguer Boyz. Is marked by M80 by going back here. Don't want to give a free kill. Better to
crash back to defensive spawn. On his horse is Okeanos trying to get back over as well.
wait and play retake.
Caillou, the only thing that could potentially be in the way. And the spam shots of this Nebula have not
Why they're not
landed
in yet?
So everyone stays healthy. Next thing up is the showstopper to try to get into sight.
M80 is happy with that.
Good that they were able to use both of those out the gate. The Seeker's not really
Nanners?
wall breaking too heavily.
Is
They're
that-
peeking out the vents early as well.
Spike planted.
Sato now in the dimensional drift. Actually, I don't know if you saw the player underneath tower. Obviously has a good look at what's happening over towards elbow here. But Retro maybe.
Hey, my friends, go check it out. Paper X game.
The
last one that they played against the FM. You're gonna see me mad there, bro.
And now they know that Retro is playing underneath them.
Have you ever seen Mundi mad?
1v4 situation.
I was mad on that game, bro. Not gonna lie to you.
Then immediately
And this is GG, my friends. M80 with a big victory here. Looking clean, my friends. Looking clean. I want to see more of this M80.
That's more like it.
Leave a like and subscribe. I will do more Challengers North America's games. Also cover VCT. And if you can, only if you can, support me on Patreon. I need to buy a height desk, my friends.
Maps tonight, reduced to silliness, reduced to jest.
But if you can't, leave a like and subscribe. This already helps a lot.
Extremely clear execution.
See you tomorrow. New Paper X versus DFM. And my friends, the last time the two teams faced each other, DFM destroyed Paper X, man.
Himself now with a bit more reps on.
It's win
smokes the controller agents
or
as well.
be eliminated, my friends. There is no other option here. Do or die, win or go home. Elimination
The flash on frac shot
match.
still in the heads.
This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This is the big game. And Patman is playing again. This is the new Paper X. Where is Mind Freak? I don't know.
Top of mid, Jing looking after that.
You did see
I would
ahead,
never
so,
put Jing to
it's
play
a
smokes
little
when I
bit
have
for
Mind
DFM,
Freak in my
pretty soon
team.
they're
Never,
gonna
never,
collect
never.
themselves and push into a site.
Yeah, but these thorns at the front of the site. Patman.
One of the greatest controller players of all time.
Stave off any immediate aggression.
Nothing against Jing, but to...
cover, but a very large.
You know what I mean, right?
From Paper X to
Doesn't make fucking sense. But this is Paper X. Nothing makes sense with this thing. That's why we love them, right?
The site.
So let's see what they cook. May... One of the best players in the world. Can he save the FM here today? I don't know. Let's see.
Nicely as well. Salvo's haunt sees.
Whoa.
And also, Miro little brother played his first game for Zeta today against Talaman. Go check it out.
They actually went towards
Spoiler alert.
wrapped because you don't see the
guy's insane, bro. The guy's actually pretty good. Not gonna lie.
dark cover back down. They kind of have to call it. They have to go.
And you do have Patman playing for anti-flash. DFM does check into it, but something arrives on the scene. Double kill.
Clean pistol round for Paper X.
Who would win? The Judge or the Odin? Who bites the bullet first?
It's gonna be something. That range, that weapon.
The Judge there, bro. Too strong, yeah.
Main control as well. So
I just wondered, did he hit our drone?
For DFM, Quack. Oh,
Some teammate told him, bro.
Too bad. Still,
He gets the kill, he gets the kill, man. I don't think I ever saw that.
Attempt at pushing out to a different position. Can Jing hold it? It's not quite gonna happen. Paper X now trying to flood back in.
Okay, good push by the Vi.
Okay, just trying to pick some targets.
Jin
down.
was
Jin's
lost
a
there,
little bit
bro.
lost, but the spike gets delivered nonetheless.
yeah, but with 10 seconds to go as it does get planted, there's
Okay.
a Kame caught out with Util.
Play together now.
Door down, but nope. No chance. Pop flashed in over, and Jinbunk to react. Still a 1-on-2. He knows where his opponents are, so able to isolate the duels. Now just a 1-on-1. Somewhat low HP.
I said it
both
together.
sides.
They're playing
We'll see
one
the
by
motions.
one.
Correct
They're
to
playing
go,
one by
but he
one.
doesn't
These
land the
guys, they
shot.
don't know how to play
Wide
FPS, bro. They
swing
just
out
don't
from
know.
Jinbong.
Jinbong, you are insane, though. Insane, bro. Punish them, punish them.
Red Bull clutch for DFM.
I'm sorry, I get a little emotional watching Paper X, okay?
Able to get that
Because
one. You know,
See
sometimes
what
it's
they are
always not
doing?
good when you try
This
to do
is
the tracking on the
terrible.
long distance game on that one. Still, that was technically for
This is a
moment in
big
time,
round, man. This is a
3
big
versus 5
round.
advantage for Paper
You are
Rex
in a
that
1v3
round,
situation, you
and a
have a
2
flash on
versus 3
KO
that they
and
had
play
to really
one
just
by
contend with on
one.
the reverse when the plant goes down for DFM. It's great shots out from Jinbung. Close enough towards getting the
Time is getting low, my friends. 20 seconds.
To ask for Devise Arcros.
But my boy for the second is here
There
alone.
it goes. It certainly will be enough information. Can he find his mark, though? The flash being sent out by his teammate. He hears the drop, runs in, finds me, but traded
Tried to grab
instantly.
deal too.
8 seconds left.
Only
and Akame
something left
begins to
without-
push up. The spike now planted, and Paper X
that was
as
a
they
good tap.
try
That was
to
a good
ascend,
tap.
They're not gonna be able to
Big
do
round,
just
man.
that.
Big round.
That's
No
the case of a
money for
kill
Paper Rex.
right there. Not bad from him to get 3 to equalize us back up on a situation where it could have been turned upside down from Forsaken in the dark cover, pulling out utility at the wrong time where there is a little bit
Man,
of
he's not
trade
a
coming
fade
out
player,
from
bro.
the DFM
They are
guys.
changing
So
everything, bro.
starting to
Low-key,
make a couple
if
of
Paper
these
Rex
rounds
loses
go
here
quite
today, the
close
first
on
person I would
top.
change would be the
So
coach.
you need to see that.
It's better than change the coach than change the 3-power players.
Now, though, revealing a
And
little
don't
bit
get me wrong, bro. I actually love Alex, okay? I'm a big fan of the guy.
Throwing them off their scent right
But-
now. They're a little bit blocked.
It's bad decision after bad decision in my eyes. We don't know what happened inside. Judging from the outside, for the games, from what we saw, okay?
Forsaken now, May finding a shot.
I think it's easier for you to change the coach than to change the players, right?
As well.
Easy enough. Or the problem is the coach. Problem is the players. We don't know.
Especially with
Okay,
an
we
Alchemist
don't know.
in. Now something does get to pull the blades right back out. Takes down his
One thing I know, these guys are all insane players.
Does float upwards, finds the next, Jing in for the other, and something to nail it all down.
This team, bro, they make me insane. Insane. Alex, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I don't want you to go. I want you guys to stay together forever and ever.
The team. Make
I love
sure
you.
that
I love
everyone is
Paper
well
Rex.
coordinated, and I think that's the name of the game at the end there for something.
Look at that, bro. Then we are like this. But I tell you, man, they have the talent, bro. Something on Jet. I love that.
Play with the blades. They were staved off for a little bit, right? The first kill is there. There's a reset time in the
Where's my
round
boy
for
Mind
DFM,
Freak,
who
bro?
starts
Nothing against you,
in towards
Batman.
this B site. Some good shots starting to come out from them, but Akame, untradeable. May,
That's so nice.
untradeable. And then you got the nice timing, as I said, from Jing, and then GN, well,
People are saying he's a bad player. Oh my god, I wish I was better something.
Something either there, so a well-played round. Individually, you think they're from something as a big pivotal component.
This time, though, May's got blades of his own, but something. Oh,
Okay, that was good. That was good.
inspired combo play up towards tiles now.
And now it's time to May to shine, bro. One of the best players in the world.
Paper X, you can
I see people asking, May on Paper X.
Available. Meanwhile, GN, Cosmic
Bro,
Divide.
that's...
When the plant goes
Can
down,
you imagine?
Just trying to get into good enough position to send it over. There it is. Pop flash out. Akame trying to buy as much time as possible as well. Something waiting for the coordinated push to go through, but you also have the Teo utility. Jing will sidestep
Okay,
it.
okay,
pushes on
okay.
in, and the
Clean,
waterfall will
clean,
be
clean.
complete. Paper Rex.
Okay, that was pretty good. And now it's DFM time to be broke.
Yep. One scanny boy. And that's just going to send you away.
Ooh.
Eventually, this Nebula will fade.
Couple of investigative shots, and Paper X scrounge back in towards Cubby. They do have a lovely setup here. If it does come down into it, the C's will snag onto a couple players.
Just don't want to see them overheat.
Continue to peek on through, and there it is. Forsaken will cool them off with a couple of bullets.
Looking good, Paper X, looking good.
That's the spike down on the ground.
Looking clean.
Out May. And Jinbung, all of a sudden singing an aria of sorrow. His teammates have fallen all around him.
Yeah, man, that is nothing this guy can do.
Timing at the moment from DFM because they didn't have a good
6-2. 4 ults for DFM, man.
Continues to string more rounds together. This time, though, full ultimates do have a lovely...
He was so blind, bro. If there was someone there, it would be so dead.
Continues.
If you're going to invest in Alchemans here as well, you're going to see a little bit of...
Man, can you imagine not seeing Paper X in playoffs?
Is still available.
I'm not even saying on Toronto.
Gonna get caught
I'm
in the
saying
mix.
playoffs
Plant can look
Pacific,
to
man.
go down for DFM.
That would be insane, bro.
And you'd expect Patman to rip his on the return.
Spike planted.
Cosmic Divide in front of Paper X as well. So at least setting up for the retake now, but you gotta work around this obstacle, this purple obstacle. Ooh, Armageddon just buys even more time.
Yeah, and there's an Alchemist from Patman as well, so PaperX are all in.
You gotta keep going. Patman so far so good. Pop flash off towards the side, and with the bullets being fired over, they know where he is. It's gonna be a bit of a trade. Now Davai finding May as well.
Okay.
Jing
Thought of
will
it too.
expire unfortunately, but down towards Arts. Stuck inside of one. He's trying to keep himself inside the cellar. The salvo's doing a bit of work.
Divide.
Receive them kindly.
And yeah.
Ooh. Arc Rose peak.
We got kind of luck in the last bullet, bro.
Yeah, once upon a time, May.
Yeah, but May
always look towards.
Man, a lot of
the
times
side.
what happens with May is he sees his team getting in the shot, he goes for the hero plays, start playing individually.
It's a shot, but
And I think everyone does that, right?
there is still the lead for PaperX throughout all these trades.
Surviving instinct.
Gets somewhat equalized then.
You want to do something, man.
PaperX still retaining control and information over the map, but DFM will re-aggress once again.
Jing does have from the shadows to get to the back of this side if needed, which actually he just rips right there. So normal things you're doing, it's going to cancel it, as the dark cover will hold some timing for something right now. Got to also state that Jian gone means that something can have a bit of a strong line here from the spawn location.
Trying to work the numbers. Something though.
Oh, he
will
stayed
find
there,
the first
bro.
shot.
Aye!
Second one not quite there,
That would
which
have been
allows
nice if he hits,
DFM to
bro.
truly get into sight, but because the door's not shut, they're still trying to err on the side of caution.
Yep, Horn's available.
But
too.
wasn't
If
necessary.
that's allowed to scan something. It's huge here.
I respect that.
Denied.
Quick. Jinbo now to hold down the sight lines, and
Yeah,
he's gonna
but the
do
issue
the
is,
double.
man, if
A twofer
DFM
on the
gets
side of DFM,
4
and they
rounds,
will
but
pick themselves
5,
up the
this
third
is
round.
good for Dan.
Vi goes into main. Yes, he's lucky enough to be able to get this first kill here, which I thought he might actually die because he maybe has second-guessed himself. And then some A main pushing, more pushing in towards B main, and then something wanting to get
Did the Vi need to hold the angles alone?
3 versus 2 advantage there. So these
Oh,
are
he's fire up, bro. I can see in the eyes. I can see in the eyes.
For a risk.
He wants, bro.
You know, it's a great reward. If you don't, well, you give your opponents
He's
an
hungry.
opportunity to win the round, and it is the latter there for DFM. Now looking to salvage something on this attacking side and try to make it a 5-7 half.
For now, still grouped up outside of B main. Also unaware that something has a second up, but surely they anticipate. Slow creeps up, but you do have Forsaken attempting to thread the needle.
Yep.
Man, Forsaken is one of the most valuable players in the world, bro. I feel like he can play anything, man. Anything.
Will drop. Jinbung 86th for now.
What thing in the world, man, do you think Forsaken doesn't have a
An
spot?
entire squad inside of B main.
Yep. Still there as well. 0 point to confirm.
Imagine, he leaves PaperX, bro. I think
DFM, however.
everything would try to get him, bro. Everything in the
Give
world.
them some time to converse on how they want to get back in towards this B site, which is currently only defended by Patman and by Davai. You got a shift from Jing as well with a Paranoia available.
There it is, already sent through. Jing will be able to neutralize May for now. He's got to exterminate even more. Shrouded steps into B main for
Okay, important for PaperX to win this round. Low money on the FM.
Alone and cold. The pop
This is good, this is good.
You're a superstitious person for the 9-3 curse. Operator again going to miss its mark, but look at this, May in for 2.
Talking about the setups, it's Akame this time, and he's got the Bladestorm. May trying to elevate himself in towards the B side possibly, but knows that he's got to watch out for the back. Arc Rose out from Davai, finds some information, just confirms it really. But for May to swipe right on by, right clicks in, something, looking for the angle, will find a
Oh,
little
he
bit
gets
more
one more,
now.
bro. The guy is
Once
insane.
again, being a huge obstacle against PaperX. Something's low HP as
Man,
well. This
I really want to
pretty
see
much would
May
be a 4-8.
on international one day, bro.
Unless a magical rabbit is pulled out of the hat right now.
I think
Possible.
he's just too good, man. Just too good at this game.
And that is going to be
He's one of my favorite players to watch.
on the board that DFM absolutely needed for the exchange.
So, like I said, man, this H4 half here,
to get some
if
confidence,
DFM
starting
wins
to
the
get some
pistol, man,
repetition
they are in
for
great
them as
position
well,
to win the
right?
map.
Being shut down a lot, losing out on the trade game to PaperX in a
But PaperX, they can cook some attack rounds, so let's see, that's it.
Which allows for PaperX to then stagger themselves forward. Jinbun pinned down. Smoked off though, so PaperX now flooding
Okay,
over.
gets one.
Allows for Jinbun to find a bit of a trade. Now Jian, oh, Huge swing out from Dice, and he finds the triple once. Divine
Like a
tries to
robot,
right. It's
bro.
just not
No?
gonna happen
That was
because
insane.
and the rest of DFM have already arrived.
Jan, that was good, bro. That was good. And this is a big pistol round, my friends. Big one.
Having, you know, lackluster performance on lackluster performance. Some moments here and there.
Yeah, man, I was feeling like they should replace you with Saz, bro, low-key. But that one was good. That one was good.
That is really good.
Finds his timing off the
They're going to shift their focus over towards the A side of things now.
mid smoke, though. Yes, could inform DFM. So Jian will conceal himself inside of smoke, avoids the Prowler as well. Paper X might not know this, which could be huge. Akame at least now to hold off towards the other way side. Then for Paper X,
I like this guy, man, Akame.
getting punished for it too.
Yeah, and Forsaken, I was going to say 21 HP.
Oh, good
down
dash.
with the Marshall shot.
Spike down on the ground, just Jing. Not quite able to retrieve.
Yeah, my friends, this is incredible for DFM. This is problematic
really
for
great
Paper
from
X to
DFM.
say
What
least,
Paper
man.
X actually wanted
They
to
have
happen
zero
was
money,
keep
bro.
control. They start to rotate over towards the
As
A
a lot of
side.
people are, bro.
You've got some information, right? Because the dark cover was put down. You've got that info that you can commune. You've got the site already rotated towards, and then it's just a sheer strength in numbers for DFM. They almost had 3 players.
Advantages
every
up and
single
out.
fight. You've got Art now closer that can use the salvos
Also for
too.
Jian to hide inside of this Nebula, but he will get caught out by Forsaken. A slight opportunity for Forsaken to convert things around. Nightfall sent in, but close range, and Art will decimate.
Oh my god, they're gonna win the round? They're gonna win the round? 1v1, divide.
No avail.
Don't blind yourself.
1v1.
That's how I ask, bro. That's how I
Looks
ask.
to get the spike planted. Jinbung hopped over, concealed, stunned, and flashed up as well. The C's not quite hitting the way.
Divide!
Redeem himself with the stinger.
Let's go, let's go.